Okay, guys. Starting up. This is gonna be my actually second Norse game ever. Norse just came out in the patch today, so just gonna put up a little video just to show a little gameplay and my thoughts on the Civ. So, right here, doing a 1v1 versus this guy just played a little bit earlier today. So, just gonna practice a little bit here. Okay, I haven't played in like a month, so let me just get down my start real quick before I do any talking. So Norse is the newest civilization. They're very different. Early game scouting. Oh. So we got the map. I had it on random, so I figured out the map is Mediterranean. So I'm going to switch up one of my villas over here. Right, two of them. Get some wood, get this dock up ASAP. Only played one game before this. It was a random ranked. Yeah, it was versus this guy. And won that game. It was a land map. So this will be my first Norse water map game. So I'm gonna go throw a villager dock ASAP. I have no idea how their water economy goes, so we'll see that. Probably put one of these guys back on food since I got the dock up. Anybody that doesn't know, Norse have two scouts. One can build an outpost that can make dogs, and the other one can build a barracks. The melee one can build barracks, and the ranged one can build outpost. They age up the same way as Greek, Persia, and that's it. So they're the third civ that. Oh, this guy's not too bad. This guy said he just started playing, so I don't know how good he is. Whatever. But, so yeah, they age up the same way as Greek and Persia. The third civ that just does the 200 attack at the TC. There we go. Okay, so I'll go with a second fishing boat. Oh, I just realized something about this civ. They're gonna be tough to win with on water, because they have to build a house that costs 200 wood. It does give more pop room, but it's early on. It's gonna be a lot of wood to give up just for a house. Might delay your second Tremere, whatever you call it. So yeah, let's make it a builder now. Okay, I could take these guys off food. Probably should have done it if I had been playing constantly and not been off the game for a month. I would have had no problem with that. I'm getting my house up late. There we go. Okay, so also look at this. Saw upgrade. Take one of these guys off here. The ships cost 100 gold, 150 wood. Let's make sure he's not building another dock. So he just aged up right now, aged up quite a bit for him. Oh, he does have one. This guy might not be too bad. I gotta throw it in my house. I'm gonna go scout around his base, see if he's going military buildings at all, just so I don't get any surprises. So Norse is probably the most unique civ out of everybody so far, that's what I would say. For sure. Military units can build buildings. 2 scouts. What else do they got? They got skirmishers in H2. They have really unique units. Not very unique names. I was saying to somebody earlier. They got the most like generic names for units. Kind of interesting. They just chose to go with like horsemen, just random stuff like that. But anyway, who cares? Dodge it. I'm not sure they were actually dodging those shots there. They might not be able to anymore. Because it looked like even though I was moving, they weren't really dodging the shots. Oh, that's what I get for not paying attention. So this guy does seem pretty decent. I thought this was just going to be kind of like an easy game just to show off the Norse a little bit in my early play with them. But he's not too bad. He's going to make me fight. I'm going to sacrifice these scouts just to see what he's got. Get a couple of stables up so I can get some raids going. So yeah, actually, this guy, oh no, the one that could build the barracks died, so that sucks. Probably gonna lose C here actually, just because I got a little tired of fighting it. Yeah, I'm gonna lose C. Oh, maybe not. This could. There we go. This guy knows how to micro. I like it. I like this. I'm just dodging at the wrong times. Okay, they can't still dodge. I'm just dodging bad. Ah. So I wish this game was more popular, more competitive, so I could like constantly be making videos and stuff and just be playing all the time. But this game lacks a lot of lacks a large community of competitive play, so unfortunately I haven't played in a long time. So he's gonna win C, but it doesn't really matter because he's soon he's not gonna be able to do anything at home. Let me just see how these dogs work, see if they're any good. So what I'm doing here is just trying to pull away. He's aiming for the weakest one, which is smart. Or I just try to pull him away. See, maybe if I could add some dogs in there, maybe they're like a good support unit for Cav. So we'll see. Split off some of these guys, get on a gold mine, second gold mine, so you have a smooth transition when you run out. And dogs have really high snares, so spearmen trying to get away will just die. There goes our gold mine. I'm gonna go this way to do the same thing so I can separate them. Not have any downtime later on. So he can make pretty good use out of the fact that he has serum. I should probably go in there quick so he can't take advantage of it while being able to defend my push. So I should split up these guys, less bumping and all that. I'm gonna stop creating these guys from back there because they just keep dying. Well, and he quit, so yeah, I guess he realized, well, once I pushed in, he couldn't really do anything. He had to garrison all the hills. Let's take a look at the stats real quick here. So we got a bunch of different graphs. Score, we got units trained, current unit population, military, current military, building, current building. You get the trend with villagers, all that good stuff. Finally, just got this in this last update. So one of the things I look at the most is current villager. Yeah, current, because villagers train just tells you, well, that's good to look at too. It tells you how many villagers, economic units you've made. So if you get a second TC, you'll see a spike. If you see a flat area like this here, you'll see that you stop making villagers there. Current villager populations is what's important though. See, this shows when you raid. So, boom, took a little hit here. Then it took a hit here, and so on. But what's not shown there is idle villagers. This little hit right here might have been when I first sent my cav. I think that's what it was. Maybe not. Maybe it was somewhere in this area. But what also is important in that area is idle villagers. So that may have been on his own. I don't know if I got there that soon. That's probably around 4:30. I don't know if I got there that early, but this area over here was obviously me raiding. You had to keep at least a few villagers at all points for like a couple minutes. Well, that could be, you could avoid that by just being a better player, but sometimes, if you have good raids, it's unavoidable. Other stuff, build order, very interesting. It's a nice thing to have, but you can't really tell much from here, and you gotta keep scrolling. If it was expanded more, like each line was like, if each player had like 4 lines, you could tell easily more what was going on. But I guess this shows you what time I got my dock at. He's blue, I'm red, so I got my dock. I don't know if I think that's completed. Yeah, at 129. He was 6 seconds later. It's not bad. He built 3 storehouses before that though, while I had just 2, which would be the hunt and the wood. He might have made a second wood storehouse. That could be why I got my dock up a little earlier. What else? Okay, it goes a full page. So, first fishing ship, he didn't make any fishing ships. I made one at 2:30. He got his second dock at 2:56. While I got out a fishing boat then. Yep, and then it shows the first long ship for me at 3:55. This is a good thing to look at to get your build order down right, and just kind of see what was the best build order to get, like, the first ship out. For instance, I got mine at 3:55. His first one came out at 4:34. Is that right? Yeah, 4:34. So I already had 2 out by then. So yeah, you can like go crazy with the build order thing here, and I'm sure if competition ever picks up like a ton, like you'll see these almost exactly the same for everybody after a while. But final score, resources, a lot of awesome stuff. I always like looking at the stats in AOM, AOE3, so nice thing here. You finally can look at the total villager count, see why you lost games, look at stuff here. You see kill death ratios, like, you know, actually that's on the next page. Yeah, units trained, units lost and units killed, so I lost 24 units while I killed 34. That's sometimes can be skewed by if you're fighting in town centers, but yeah, I trained 87 units. I think that's probably the biggest number here, especially in early games, short games. If you train more units by like a significant amount, 30, 34 more units, obviously you're gonna have a lot more on the map and you'll be able to do more with it. So, but that's cool stuff. I didn't get to show too much in Norse. They got a bunch of different units in the barracks. You'll be able to check it all out. They also have archer range in H2, which gives you skirmishers, and then I think bowman in H3. This raider unit is good versus cavalry archers, and they have a few other units from the stable later on, or just one more in H3. So, well, that's just a little quick preview of Norse. So, thanks for watching, guys.